class. Today we're going to learn about commas. Using
We're going
commas
to be
with
talking about commas,
introductory
using commas
elements.
with compound sentences.
What do I mean by
and we'll
introductory
review,
elements?
commas
Introductory
with complex
elements are
sentences.
phrases like a
To
prepositional
review, we're going to start
phrase
with talking
or
about
any
what
kind
a
of
simple
adverb
sentence is.
phrase that
A
introduces
simple
the main
sentence
sentence.
simply is a
Usually
sentence
we
that has just
separate
one subject,
the
one verb,
not
and one
the,
complete
the
thought,
part that's not
or
the
a
main part of the
single
sentence
clause.
from the part
Clause
that
is a
is the
group
main
of
sentence
words,
with a comma. A comma is used
that
when
may
you
have
have
a
a part
subject
of
and
the
a
sentence
verb.
that's not the complete sentence.
So let's look at this
next to
particular
the
simple
complete
sentence.
sentence. Here's what I
I
mean.
ate an apple.
Here's an example.
The subject is
In
I,
the
the
beginning,
verb is a, the complete
comma,
phrase
I
is an
started
apple.
with
I ate an apple.
$1,000.
Another simple
The part
sentence
that's
is
not the
rats
main part of the
love
sentence
cheese.
is the
One
in the
subject,
beginning
rats,
part.
verb love,
And it
then
actually
the,
is a prepositional phrase.
complement is
So the
cheese.
main part of the sentence is not there.
The
the main part of the
write
sentence
in
is
simple
I started
sentences,
with
that's one way we
$1,000.
write when we're starting off.
And so
learning
to
write.
separate
But we
the
want to
part
go
that's not the
away from
sentence
writing
from the
simple
sentence, we
sentences
use
to
a
writing
comma.
more sophisticated
And here it is.
sentences.
In the beginning,
Sentences
comma,
with
I
more
started
than
with
one
$1,000.
clause, more than one
Here's
meaning.
another example.
And a
Since
complex
I was
sentence
ill, I
is
stayed home.
used to create
Can you
that,
guess which part is the main part of the sentence
with
and which
more,
part
an
isn't?
interesting pattern.
Generally
We
speaking,
talked a little bit
the
about
part
it
of the
before.
sentence
We
that
talked
needs the
about
comma is the
a complex sentence
is
without
at the
using
beginning.
the word.
Although
When
this
we
particular
talked about
sentence can be
punctuating
anywhere
a
in
phrase
the sentence. It could be at the beginning
that
or
is
at
at the
the end,
beginning
and
of
I'll
a
show you
sentence
it.
that's not the
So
main
the part
of
that's
the
not the
sentence.
sentence is
It actually is
since
called a
I was
complex
ill.
sentence. And let's look at this particular complex sentence.
The part that is the sentence is I
Because
stayed at
Ina
home.
was late to school, comma,
We use a comma to
she
separate
had to sign
the
in
part
at the
that
principal's
is a
office.
sentence from the
We
part
learned
that isn't a
earlier from an
sentence.
earlier video that
Here's
when
an
we
example
have
of
the
when you
part
will not
that's
use
not the
a
sentence
comma.
at the
This is
beginning
when
of
the part that's
sentence,
not
we
the
use a
sentence
comma
is
to
at the
separate
end
it
of the sentence.
from the
So
main
I
sentence.
will rewrite the sentence by saying
And in this particular
I
case,
stayed home.
the part that
I
is
stayed
in
at
the
home
sentence
since I
because
was
Ina
ill.
was late to school.
In this particular
main part that's the sentence is
the
she
part
had to
that's
sign in
not
at
the
the
sentence
principal's office.
is
When
at
the
the
part
end.
that isn't the sentence is
The
at the
prepositional
beginning
phrase
of the
is
sentence,
at the
we have
end.
a comma to separate
So
it
we
from
do
the
not
main
place a
sentence.
comma when it's
And
at
this
the
is
end. We
actually
only place
called
a
a
comma
complex sentence.
at the end of the phrase when it's at the beginning.
That's
of
one
the
way
phrase.
to
The
add
introductory element
sophistication
is at
to
the beginning
your
of the
sentence
sentence.
pattern so that you're not just
Here's
writing
another
simple
sentence.
sentences
From the
all
looks
the
of
time.
things, I'll need 15
You
more
may recall
dollars.
from our last
15
video
more credits,
that
I should
when
say,
the
to
part that's
graduate.
not a sentence is at the end of the sentence.
In this particular
we no
instance,
longer need that
the part that's
comma.
not the
So
sentence
here it is.
is
Ina
here.
had to sign in
From the
at
looks
the
of
principal's
things.
office because she was late.
And so we use a
Because she was
comma
late is at the
when
end of the
part
sentence,
that's
and
not
we no
the
longer
sentence
need
is at
that
the
comma
beginning
there.
of the sentence.
All right,
We
now we're
use
going
a
to be
comma to
talking
separate
about
it from the main
another
sentence. The
type
main
of
sentence is
sophisticated
I'll need 15
sentence,
more
and that's
credits to graduate.
a compound sentence. That is where we're using two or
One
more
of my
sentences,
colleagues,
and we're joining
Peter
them
Adams,
with
did a
comma
study years
and
back on the most common
coordinating
grammar errors
conjunctions
that
such
are
as
found in
for,
English 101 papers. And it turns
and,
out that most of the
nor,
students at
but,
CCPC seem to have
or,
problems
yet,
with comma placement.
or
When
so.
knowing when to
And we
place
use
a
a
comma.
comma when we're joining
And
the two
comma
sentences
placement is
together.
very
The comma
complicated,
goes
but I
in
hope
front of
that
the
this
coordinating
introductory
Here's another way
element,
to add
this
sophistication to your
introduction will
sentences
help you
because now
to
you're
learn a little
combining
bit
two
about
simple
where to place
sentences
commas with
to make it
introductory
a compound
elements.
sentence.
Thank you.
Let's look at this example. Marcy was ill, comma, but she still took her final exams. Here we have two sentences, and we have a comma and but to combine the two. The word but, that conjunction but signals that there is some kind of opposite action going on. She was ill, but something else happened. We use the type of conjunction that goes with the nature of the sentence. Here's another one. Pert was mad, so he decided to exercise to calm himself down. In this particular instance, so means as a result. He was mad, so as a result, he decided to do something. Let's look at one that's an interesting conjunction, the conjunction for. It's I think that we don't use it as much in the United States. It is used in other countries like England a little bit more, but it is still definitely a useful conjunction to know. Here's the example. I took a taxi cab to school, comma, for I did not want to be late to class. In this particular instance, for is used as meaning because. I took a taxi cab to school because I did not want to be late. But we use the comma and for when we're joining two sentences together. I hope that these grammar concepts on simple sentences, complex sentences, and compound sentences will help you to know how to use the comma correctly, especially when you want to add sophistication to your sentences and to your essays.